Hey, Belle here. So, most of you have probably heard about the RedBull Quest marketing scheme for the Taken King by now, but I have been receiving a lot of questions and confusion about how it works and who it actually works for. So, please keep in mind this is purely my interpretation of the information given to us so far. I don't work for Bungie and I definitely don't work for Red Bull, so let's start with the basics. Starting July 1st, specially marked Red Bulls will have codes somewhere on them giving the consumer access to bonus XP boosts and an epic new quest in the Taken King. However, starting July 1st, only the XP bonuses may be used, and the Red Bulls that qualify will only be available at 7-Elevens. The XP bonus is described as a one-time consumable. Focused Light is a one-time consumable bonus XP buff which increases all experience gain by 50% for a period of 30 minutes. Each specially marked can includes a code. Multiple codes can be redeemed, but only one code can be used at a time. Then, starting in August, the product will become available at other retailers, rumored to include Walmart. But at that time, I assume based on the fact that you have to redeem your XP codes by July 31st, the XP codes will no longer be valid or exist at all when the product is available beyond 7-Elevens. To me, this means that possibly only XP codes will be released on products during July, and then starting in August, only Quest codes will be released. But I'm not absolutely sure. Maybe you get both codes on all products. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Speaking of Quest codes become viable September 15th when the Taken King drops and are described as offering us an epic new quest. This epic new quest is a never-before-seen multi-stage mission in the Taken King that will test the speed and strategic abilities of Destiny players in new ways. Now, this sounds possibly pretty darn cool, but many of you are sitting here like me going, well, poop. I don't have any 7-Elevens in my state or my country. Or some may have noticed that at the bottom of the website, it only seems to list the US and Canada and are concerned that your country might not be able to participate. And your concerns are very valid ones. However, there are a few points I'd like to make that may ease some of your minds a bit. First of all, and most importantly, if you look carefully at the disclaimer on the website, it clearly states that after January 1st, 2016, no code will be required to access the quest. Meaning after January 1st, anyone, and I'd assume this includes all countries, will have access to this epic new quest. So overall, this marketing scheme is literally just offering early access to some people to a Taken King quest that, to be honest, my guess is it's not anything majorly important to the storyline, because you probably would have already played all of the storyline and raid by January. It reads to me as a fun additional step-by-step quest. Secondly, as far as getting access to the XP codes, I have already heard many community leaders mentioning that they will be giving away codes to those who do not otherwise have access to them. Maybe Guardian Radio will even snatch some up and give them away for bounty prizes. However, I do not know at this time if codes are valid at all in other countries or if you'll have to wait until January no matter what. If I hear anything further about this, I'll be sure to update you though. Now, for my overall thoughts. Personally, I understand how this is a very clever marketing scheme for both Destiny and for Red Bull, two popular brands working together to market each other. Plus, you throw in a well-known name like Flamesword and you're all set. People will go run out and buy tons of these cans. I've already heard some of you planning to do so. That is, if you have access to them. However, I do understand the frustrations of those who do not. I'm one of them, at least for the XP, but please view the XP as more of a way to help those who are behind on leveling to get caught up before the Taken King drops. Although, I suppose you can probably hoard the bonuses and use them later in the game, but for me that just means those who choose to do so shorten the life of their game time enjoyment. And from my understanding, everyone will have access to the quest eventually. And hey, at least it's less than a year wait this time, right Xbox? My biggest beef is the fact that I hate Red Bull. It tastes like fermented Vex milk from a hobgoblin that drank too much cough syrup. But on a serious note, I also think some better explanation about who can use these codes and such would be a very smart move. As far as the quest itself goes, I emphasize I doubt it's anything majorly important, to the main storyline that is. My guess would be something Sparrow related. It mentions testing your speed and strategic abilities. And this is Red Bull we're talking about. It gives you wings, right? They do crazy sports related stunts. Put all that together with the teaser they posted on their website. To me, it all equals something like Sparrow racing through a course, or maybe with ships. Something athletic and crazy. Maybe your guardian gets a GoPro instead of a ghost. Who knows? Either way, it's probably going to be pretty fun, but probably nothing life changing. But we'll have to wait and see. Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. But for now, this bunny's gotta bounce.